The father of an 8-year-old girl who was beaten to death by her stepmom will also be charged with murder, according to the Gwinnett Police Department. Investigators say after the stepmom beat the girl, she never called 911 to get help. Instead, she called her dad, and her dad called 911 when he got home and attempted to do CPR on the child. The stepmom said, "She made me mad, and while I was angry, I picked up a wooden rolling pin and I hit her with it. I hit her like 10 or 20 times. I hit her in her back and I hit her in her head. And I think I hit her in her neck too. Listen, I knew it would only be a matter of time before they start holding the biological parent accountable for what the girlfriend or the boyfriend do. Because you already know if the person you dating like your child or not. You already know that. So if you make the choice to go to work knowing how your wife feel about your daughter and she end up killing her while you gone, you should be held accountable for that. And that's why they charging him with murder even though he wasn't there. She been putting her hands on that little girl. She just went too far this time. She ain't never picked up a piece of wood and beat her in her head and her neck and her back before like she did this time. But it was bound to happen because there was nobody there to stop her. Daddy ain't gonna say nothing because daddy in love. Daddy ain't gonna lose his new wife to protect his 8-year-old daughter. And that sound bad, but that's the reality that we living in. He would rather stand over his lifeless daughter's body and do CPR on her than leave his wife. If this happened to me as a child, I think I would have to question God. Because I would want to know, why, God? Why did he have to be my daddy? He don't even like me. Why do he just stand there and do nothing while she hurt me? Somebody would have to explain this to me as a child. So yeah, I definitely agree with the decision to charge him. Give him the exact same charge that she has. And even though he didn't pick up the piece of wood and beat her with it, just him knowing and putting her in that situation, I feel like it's almost equal. Your 8-year-old child isn't in a position to just leave the house when things get bad. And this story made no mentions of the little girl mom, so I don't know where her mom at. I was wondering if maybe it was a custody battle or something going on. I was just like, why is she just stuck with him?